In all honesty, I didn't lie to anyone. If you're my friend, you know the severity of the secret. So if I tell you, you'll keep it a secret. Hello, Tara. How are you?
Oh, Tom, I'm so good. I know everyone's been just congratulating you. Thank you for leaving us with the best holiday gift I've received in quite some time with your film. Just fantastic.
That's very sweet of you.
I just quickly want to ask, because this is the only opportunity I get to ask. I've been so enjoying some of the interviews after now the spoilers have been released. And of course, when Andrew said he had lied to Emma Stone, that went viral. So I'm just quickly curious, what celebrity friend of yours was the most upset you had to kind of lie to them during that whole thing and maybe called you a jerk after they found out?
In all honesty, I didn't lie to anyone. If you're my friend, you know the severity of the secret. So if I tell you, you'll keep it a secret. So, all of my friends that are celebrities who are asking, I told them.
Oh,
And
geez.
they
Okay.
are still my friends because they kept the secret a secret.
You do have a good set of friends. You mentioned that, seeing that scene when Andrew comes through the portal with a group of people was unlike anything you've ever witnessed in a movie theater. What's the scene from this film that you can't wait to see fans react to?
I mean, there's so much to talk about. There's a sequence in this film where my character is thrown out the back of an aeroplane and clambers up this sort of daisy chain of cargo boxes to get back to safety. And, for me, as a young kid, it's one of the most impressive action sequences I've ever seen. It's incredibly gripping. The stakes are really, really high. I was talking to a director friend of mine the other day who'd seen the film, and he was saying with these films, the hardest thing is you never believe that the main character is in any sort of jeopardy because they always win. And he said when he watched that sequence, he went, wow, they're really going to kill this kid. Like this is the end of the movie. So I was really delighted that we managed to sort of dodge that problem.
It's funny, they've shown us behind the scenes of that. You know what I kept thinking? He can't eat at least 3 hours before shooting any of this. Can you eat at all on those days where you're literally just being tossed around?
I mean, you do what you can. You eat the right foods at the right time. There weren't many burgers going down on those days, I'll tell you.
What, you have quinoa the whole time?
I just a lot of avocado, a lot of eggs, boring stuff really.
You bring up the stunts, and obviously a lot of people will focus on that, but I was equally impressed with the cocktail-like bartending skills that you showed. Can you actually do that? If you're serving me in a bar somewhere, can you flip bottles around and do anything cool?
Yeah, I mean, it's something I actually worked really hard towards, in the script. I don't think it was as particularly sort of elaborate as it ended up being, but I remember reading that my character was, behind the bar, and I remember going on YouTube and sort of looking up bar tricks to kind of make it a little bit more snazzy, and then being introduced to this world of flair bartending and sort of saying to the studio, like, I'd like someone to teach me how to do this. And they sent me to this bartending school. I worked with this great guy who, was teaching me to juggle and flip and catch the bottles on your elbows and stuff like that. And we kind of came to the studio and like, this is what I've learned. I think this would be a really fun sequence. And Ruben, the director, was delighted. And obviously it's now in the film. And it's great. It's been a bit of a fan favorite moment. Everyone seems to be talking about it.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I also love travel is my passion. You and I, in fact, I don't know why you're not in Scottsdale next week for the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Your entire family of brothers and dad. I feel like that is a tournament you have to experience.
I know. I'd love to play that 16th hole.
Well, I'll be there next week and I'll take some pictures for you. But one of the parts of this film is Mark Wahlberg convinces you to join him because you're going to see a place that you've only read about up until that point. Is there a place that if you got a movie script and it was terrible, you'd still say yes only because it was taking you to a place you've only read about up to that point?
I mean, if a film was being shot in Hawaii or Australia or Thailand, I've been to most of those places and I just want to go and be on a beach for a while. I would just go and just enjoy Hawaii. So maybe if someone said I was doing some sort of terrible rom-com that was being shot in Hawaii, I would be there.